Howdy, GM. My name is Blue Eye Queen, and I'm making a personal video about my experiences as an NFT artist, as a social media manager, a legal ops support manager, an ops manager, all of the different hats that I'm wearing in this crazy Wild West that we call the Web3 world. And for the last 7 months, I was taking a siesta. I was a part of the rift at Yuga Labs where a large division was laid off and our roles were no longer at the office. And so this is right around the time that I was also grieving and then later grieving again and having an accident. So I took the necessary time to kind of sit still, get myself together. I moved into a new home. I launched my own NFT art collections. I have an art showcase in Las Vegas. I'm being featured in magazines, and I'm doing all of these things that fuel that passion, like kind of fuel that flame while the other one was dimming at the time. And so now I'm ready to kind of get back in to rolling up my sleeves and finding a community or a company that wants to be able to magnet my energy and expand it. My biggest achievements at working for Yuga Labs, it was being one of the very first social media managers, working in customer service, working in social operations, creating handles, verifying handles, managing the Made by Apes programs, whether that's asking them to change certain things that they fall in line with the IP, whether that's approvals or chasing things down for community group pages. I mean, it was not just a one role, it was like 100 hats, and that's what I'm good at. I'm not just good at one facet. I like to learn a lot of things and be a solution maker. My managers would say to me, they would call me the archaeologist. Like I could just go in and find things and dig it. And that was because my memory is photographic. I'm an artist and I take a photographic memory just because that's how I flow. And that's helped me be able to remember things for a very long period of time. And as a person with a disability, I have to always adapt to my world. So my fight or flight radar is on, which gives me another kind of awareness factor where I see things a lot differently than the average set of eyes. As a visionary, I see things all the way through to the end, from the first step to the last step. And then I think about a million ways that it could break. What about this? What about that? What about that? And that is a gift. That is a gift from God. And that is like the ultimate key to my skills. So I would like to be able to put those buzzes out there in the ear about anyone that might be thinking of, oh, Blue could be perfect for this social media manager role, this community driven role, operations role, vendor management. I like people, places, and things. I love hopping around to the Web3 conferences, IRL events. People are gravitated towards my energy. I'm always smiling. I'm always excited about life because I've had so many hardships in my life that I've just like at the point where I'm just blessed to have another day to open my eyes. So whatever those hardships are did not compare to whatever was my past life. My future and my grace and my patience is what people see, that I'm just so vibrant and enthusiastic and energetic despite all of the extra. I call it like the iceberg. You only see 10%, and there's 90% of things that are happening behind the scenes. And so I want to kind of get myself back into that motion of finding the right fit, whether it's a stepping stone into starting here and then kind of moving over to other things in that company. But social media, ops management, community, events, vendor, legal. I've got mountains and mountains of experience from working at the one of the largest companies in this game, and all of the things that behind the scenes that the community just isn't have awareness of. I am a sponge of knowledge. I even had the last company sending me to school because they wanted me to learn more about trademark law and more about IP because of the promotions that were going to be coming, and things that could just set me up with certifications. And I thought that that was tremendous value to have a company not only send me to school and pay for it, but also give me other blessings and spotlights and community driven showcases. I see the value of me as a person being with another company that wants to expand that energy. And so I'm dropping these seeds out. I want to see if folks can kind of put me and connect the dots, here as a panelist or as a social media person or an ops person. I I welcome all opportunities. I say a door is a door. You have to start somewhere. You've got to learn what's out there. Maybe the first fit isn't going to be the right fit or the first interview isn't the right, but it helps me kind of plan what I want as a person and what fuels my soul and my heart and my energy. So I'm reaching out now from asking the community if you see me kind of over in that arena or this one, I welcome those opportunities because I've been having this siesta of healing and creating and grieving. And now I really want to put my pieces back on the chessboard. My queen piece, we got to protect her of all costs. I want to be able to move things around and get things going again because I find value in helping others and leading. And my wins are my team's wins. And so that's what I want to put out there to the world and to God. So please bless me if you see something there. I'm Blue Eye Queen. I've got all of the tools in the toolkit. If you ever want to just sit and chop it up or consult, I'm happy to do things just because I want to help people. But I also really need that full-time opportunity to kind of drive that community, that social presence, the passion that I have of working as an artist and doing NFT collections. I know it's out there. I've been praying on it. I'm a faithful woman. God is going to align me into the right areas when he thinks the time is there for me. And so I'm just using this sort of sit down stability time to keep strategizing like what and where and how do I want to get to that placement in life. So thank you for listening. I hope that there's something that might be out there that could be suiting or interesting, and send it my way. Ciao, ciao for now. Love ya, Blue.